The message came through at exactly 8:47 p.m. Brief. Effortless. As if she'd typed it without feeling a thing. Don't wait up. Might be late. That was all. No heart. No warmth. Just words stripped of care. I stared at the glowing screen, the blue light bleeding across my hands. Something about it didn't sit right. Too cold. Too mechanical. For months, small warning signs had been stacking up like quiet whispers in the dark. Missed calls, urgent office meetings, unfamiliar cologne clinging to her jacket. But every time, I buried my instincts under a pile of excuses. She's exhausted. She's overwhelmed. You're overthinking, Jake. But that night, when I read those 5 empty words, the last bit of denial inside me finally broke. My thumbs hovered, shaking slightly as I typed back. Hope you and Mark have fun. And, before I could second-guess myself, I hit send. 2 minutes later, the screen lit up again. What? She wrote. I said nothing. Another text followed. Jake, what are you talking about? Still nothing from me. Then came the third, this time in frantic capitals. Where did you hear that? And that was all the confirmation I needed. She wasn't confused. She was scared. Not denying, not laughing it off, just scrambling for control. I placed the phone down on the kitchen counter. The hum of the refrigerator filled the silence, steady and cruel. My chest ached, not just with anger, but with loss. 2 untouched wine glasses sat on the dining table beside a meal I'd cooked as a surprise. Her favorite. I'd wanted to lift her spirits after a rough week. The irony tasted bitter. I sank into the couch and stared at the photo on the mantel. Our wedding day, 5 years ago. Her smile radiant, her eyes full of trust. Once, that image gave me peace. Now it felt like a lie. My phone buzzed again. Jake, please, let's talk. I ignored it, grabbed my jacket, and stepped outside. The night air hit me hard, cold, sharp, alive. Each breath burned. Each step echoed. Mark. The coworker she always mentioned, with that effortless laugh. He's funny, she'd once said. A little cocky, but harmless. She'd laughed in a way she hadn't around me for months. That sound used to belong to me. At the small park down the street, I sat on the bench beneath the flickering streetlight, my hands clasped together, watching the fog of my breath dissolve into the night. Every late meeting, every weekend conference, every time she turned her phone face down, suddenly, they all made sense. And it crushed me. My phone buzzed again, a call this time. Her name on the screen. I let it ring. Then again. And again. On the 4th call, I finally answered, just to hear the lies she'd try to live inside. Her voice trembled. Jake, please. I can explain. Explain what? I asked quietly. A pause. I don't know what you think you know. I almost laughed. Oh, come on, Lily. You think I'm that blind? She exhaled sharply. It's not what you think. He's just a friend. A bitter laugh escaped me. Right. A friend you stay late with 3 nights a week. Silence. You can stop lying now, I said flatly. She started to speak, then stopped. I never meant for it to. That hesitation said more than anything else could. Meant for what, Lily? Her voice broke. It wasn't supposed to go this far. I closed my eyes, jaw tight. How long? A faint, broken whisper. 2 months. 2 months. 60 nights of deceit. 60 mornings of pretending. Why him? I finally asked. She hesitated. He listened, she whispered. He made me feel like I mattered again. That one cut deeper than I was ready for. I didn't yell. Didn't curse. Didn't throw the phone. Just sat there, hollow. So what was I, Lily? Just background noise? She sobbed. I'm sorry, Jake. I made a mistake. But she hadn't. Mistakes happen once. Cheating takes choice. Where are you right now? I asked. At the office, she said. Really? Then why did you panic when I mentioned Mark? No answer. Just the faint sound of a car door closing. Muffled voices. You're with him right now, aren't you? Her breath hitched. Jake, please, I'll come home. We can fix this. No, I said quietly. Don't bother. And I ended the call. When I got home, her car was already there. Through the window, I saw her pacing, shaking, waiting. As I stepped inside, she rushed to me. "Jake, I'm so sorry," she cried, reaching out. I stepped back. "Don't." Her eyes were red, her hands trembling. "It meant nothing," she said. I looked at her, really looked at her. "You don't accidentally cheat for 2 months. That's not nothing. That's a decision." She covered her face, sobbing. "I ruined everything." "Yeah," I said softly. "You did." I walked past her into the kitchen. The candles had melted to stubs. Dinner gone cold. I poured the wine down the sink, the sound loud in the stillness. "Please don't leave," she said behind me. I turned to her. "I'm not leaving," I said. "You are." Her expression froze. I reached into my pocket and handed her an envelope. Photos, screenshots, receipts. Proof. A private investigator's work. Her face drained of color. "I already knew," I said quietly. "I just wanted to see if you'd tell me the truth." She opened her mouth, but nothing came out. I took off my wedding ring, placed it on the counter beside her untouched glass. "You said Mark made you feel like you mattered," I said. "I hope he keeps doing that. Because you don't matter to me anymore." Then I walked out. The night air was colder now, cleaner somehow. My phone buzzed one last time, her message glowing on the screen. I'll never forgive myself. I stared at it for a moment, then deleted it. No reply. No closure. Just silence. Because sometimes betrayal doesn't end in shouting or revenge. It ends in the quiet. And in that quiet, everything left unsaid finally says enough.